he gave us this definition that they loved. It's called bite-size experiential learning. Bite-size means like a little piece. If you want to dive in, this is where you kind of find the way how to find different platforms or different games or educational institutions where you can dive in. But bite-size experiential learning, when you kind of discovering, trying to figure out your authenticity in your interest and your hobbies and things like that. So this mixture with a gamified format into this a little bit of education, a little bit of entertainment, mix and match how they can interact and have this wow effect. And at the same
Welcome to NOUVA Podcast, a place where we can delve into the world of business, marketing, 3D technologies, and original global content, exploring its creative magic and the companies that bring it to life. Today, we have the pleasure of hosting Ola Litkova, the CEO and founder of YES.fun, the #1 mixed reality storytelling platform for children. With over 15 years, that's a lot of time, of experience in video production, film production, and photography. Ola has a strong background in arts, entertainment, and media management, and her passion is to create immersive and engaging digital playgrounds that inspire and educate young audiences. So, Ola, why don't we start with your personal journey?
Hello. Thank you very much, guys, for having me. Thank you very much for inviting. It's a pleasure to know that we are in the similar segment, even though we are on different continents. But what we're trying to do is to just empower children for creativity, right? So thank you so much for having me. And your question is, let's start a little bit about my career, right? I came from entertainment business. I was in music business for a number of years back in Ukraine. And I was specializing in producing music videos for bands and singers. And, I also had a background for TV shows, music TV shows, and a few, musicals that we were making for New Year's celebrations. So that's the background that brought me at some point to Los Angeles, where I also, this country allows you to open companies all over the places. Then you can, be an extraordinary producer or developer or game developer or movie director, and you can open a company. So this is exactly how I started entertainment and producing of visuals, music videos, commercials here in United States. Long career, short. After more than 15 years in entertainment, as you mentioned, I was fascinated by the technology that is developing right now. And as you can see, we use AI technology, mixed realities, and everything for everything, to be honest. And that's where I exactly started to think that children, being a mom, I noticed that the children are not very happy about reading too much text. And they are very visual creatures as well, and social creatures. So this is where it brought me to understanding why not implemented augmented reality in certain books, and kids can, be engaged in a storyline in different kind of layers of the information, visual, text, imaginations, and things like that. So starting developing that kind of segment or that kind of industry, I figured out that kids are fascinated by games, by the technology, by participation, by user-generated content, being, spectators. So all that brought me to this platform that I'm building right now. It's a startup. It's a mixed reality storytelling where children can explore the world, create their own worlds, and publish it so other children can enjoy it too. Wow, that was a long story.
Ola, I want to ask you about, especially because now you have mentioned your company. Can you talk to us a little bit about it? About why is it the #1 platform? Why you're doing this with your company?
Yes. Why #1? Because we're actually doing something that never existed on the market. That's why we don't brag about it or emphasize on it, but we just say that nothing like that. Whenever I'm pitching to the investors and they ask me about competitors, it's very, very hard to say precisely about somebody, because we're mixing game, we're mixing extended reality, we're mixing creative tools all in one platform. So it's basically something unique on the market. And again, coming back to children don't like to study or learn when they're supposed to do it. They love to do it in a gamified format. So we truly believe in the power of play.
How about you can talk to us about that mixed reality aspect? And also along the way, can you share some experiences of how YES.fun gamifies the elements within its XR storytelling experiences?
I think I can tell you as much as the children are prompted to make stories out of all the objects that are all over them. Some objects are recognized, some objects are created in 3D format, and all that they are mixing in their creative tool. So that's exactly what we call mixed reality platform, because we are implementing physical objects and digital objects all be in place and together.
Ola, it seems like this is cutting edge technology.
Cutting edge, what is it?
Technology, cutting edge technology.
It is a cutting edge technology. It's existing technology. And at some point it needs to, have a good use case, right? And there are a number of use cases with augmented reality, right? We use it with Snapchat. We use it with different face masks all over other social media platforms. But we also use augmented reality for a number of games that already exist, right? So when you say cutting edge technology, it's the technology that developed to the point where you can do wearables, where you can do iPhone, and all that's going to be around you, and it's going to kind of inspire you for creativity and expand in your imagination.
You also do educational projects as well, right? And how do you mix this entertainment and educational aspect? Because for example, Plaza Sésamo, which is Sesame Street, this is very entertainment for kids, but also has this educational background. How do you, with YES.fun, how do you balance the entertainment part, but also to educate the children with some projects, of course?
Yeah. Thank you for this question. It's a tricky part, because when you are you don't want to be too entertaining, like to the humor that is kind of questionable, and you don't want to be too educational to overwhelm children with the idea, oh my God, I need to study something over there. So this play format, game format, and the idea of we had advisor from the beginning. He was also from Snapchat, creative director, and he gave us this. Definition that they loved. It's called bite-size experiential learning. Bite-size means like a little piece. If you want to dive in, this is where you kind of find the way how to find different platforms or different games or educational institutions where you can dive in. But bite-size experiential learning, when you kind of discovering, trying to figure out your authenticity in your interest and your hobbies and things like that. So this mixture with a gamified format into this a little bit of education, a little bit of entertainment, mix and match how they can interact and have this wow effect, and at the same time be pressured to answer a question, right? Because you can open some creature or some new character or some new world because you did it. So this is mixture of this game mechanics and educational mechanics that prompts children not to understand that they are precisely educated, but more in entertainment format, having fun.
Where can do you provide any kind of services to companies outside the US, Ola?
Yes, we have a department that is doing 3D modeling and game mechanics, and they are also serving Fortnite as an entity for lots of 3D objects that they are producing.
Ola, we would really like your final words in order to inspire those people and professionals in Latin America based on your personal and the company career?
Final words. I don't think these words needs to be final. I think these words needs to be just inspirational for everyone who is in a creative field or in an entrepreneurship segment or industry, or to anybody over there who just lived this life and came to have experiences and enjoy and evolve. First, probably would be always listen to yourself. We have this inner calling, inner God's, inner feeling, intuition, I don't know, higher self or God's calling. All that is inside of us, and we definitely know where it's guiding us. So listen to it. Whenever we listen to it, we're going on a right path. That's first one. And second one, it is very hard, whatever you're doing. It is really hard. Sometimes it's so much down and sometimes super up. But the thing is, to get to the point where you want to be, you just need to be determined and continue going. No matter what you're going to learn, no matter what you're going to go through, just keep going and you're going to be there.
Thank you so much, Ola, for this time. Thank you for saying yes also to the podcast and for our listeners to always accompany us in this podcast at NOUVA.